Good morning, people of the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good noon, wherever you are. Hope everything is well. This morning, we're heading to Mundaring. Now, Mundaring is a place where you can find a dam. That dam supplies the water in Perth, Western Australia, and at the same time, Kalgoorlie. Now, Kalgoorlie is a place where if I'm not mistaken, it's the main source of money of Western Australia, guys, because that's the place where you can find gold mining, iron and ore mining as well. And what else?
I think there's some nickel up there. Might be some of the small ones, but the main one is iron ore, gold, nickel. Yeah, that's right.
And you said earlier that's the major source of money for...
One of the majors. There's lots of mines throughout Western Australia. Yeah. Kalgoorlie is a major source in that area of Western Australia because Western Australia is very big.
Yeah, that's right. Now, by the way, guys, ano pala, what do you call this? Trivia. Western Australia, guys, is the biggest state in Australia. How many states in Australia has? 4 or 5?
6.
Oh. Mali pala po, guys. Kahit isa doon, mali. 6 pala.
And 2 territories.
What does territory means?
It's not big enough to be governable, so the federal government runs it. So the Northern Territory, which is quite big, which is very big, but there's only about 300,000 people living there. It's a territory, and there's Canberra, where the capital city is. They call that a territory, just to give it a boundary, because it's the capital of the city.
So guys, if you think about it, when you think about Australia, guys,
come on.
The things that comes to your mind, the capital city is Sydney, but it's not, guys. It's basically Canberra, and you know Canberra, guys, it's just a small country. No, even a state rather.
It's a state. Yeah.
State. It's a very small state.
It's not a state. It's a territory.
A territory, bala. Canberra is a territory, and it's the capital of Australia. Why is that? And when people think of Australia, they think of Sydney. Why?
I mean, the story is complicated, but the basic facts. Oh God. The basic facts are this: when Australia was a brand new country and they were trying to decide what to do, where to have the capital, all that sort of stuff, Melbourne and Sydney, which is where the power and the money was, they were arguing and fighting so much about whether Melbourne or Sydney should be the capital that they couldn't. It was just going on and on and on. They were getting nowhere. So they decided to build a brand new city, Canberra.
Okay.
And the best place to build it was in New South Wales. But New South Wales, which meant New South Wales would have controlled it. And so all the other states, Victoria and South Australia and Queensland and Western Australia, were really upset about it. So they decided to call the Canberra area a territory. A territory that's too small to govern. So they took some land away from New South Wales, which is the Canberra area, and called it the ACT, the Australian Capital Territory. And what that meant is that it's run by the federal government and not by the state government.
So that's it, guys.
Thank you for listening.
That's the history of Australia and how they come up with the capital of Canberra instead of Sydney. Because I'm pretty much sure a lot of people, if we don't know, or who doesn't know about history, if you think of Australia, they always think about Sydney, because that's what
that's the biggest
thought before as well. But the irony of it is Canberra, the capital of Australia. So that's a little bit of history of Australia, guys. We're here in Mundaring.
Dangerous up here during the fire season.
Guys, this is a typical Australian bush. Mundaring Arena. Oh, do you have arena here?
Yeah, it's a football ground, that's what they're saying.
But it's just like a small...
Yeah, it's a sporting complex.
Mundaring Arena.
Yeah, it's a sporting complex. It's got an oval, basketball courts, all that sort of stuff. I'm being trailed by a bunch of people. Oh, and then I'm gonna back out again. Because I'm not in a speeding, going fast kind of mood. We're tourists, for goodness sake.
Guys, look at this bush. During summer, guys, there's always a bushfire in here, in this area. There's lots of
what we're doing is going to go. What I wanted to do is walk on the dam. I just want to go around. So we've got to go around the other side. So what we're doing now, honey, is we're going down into the valley. See that big stack there?
Yes.
That's an old pumping station, right?
Okay.
Because it used to be run on coal or something like that, you know,
Oh wow, look at the other side there. That's the dam.
Can you see the dam wall?
Yeah.
I'm driving, I can't look.
Very nice. Okay.
Right, now let's get out.
Oh my God.
You see the one across there? That's the one I wanted to go to, but the gate's shut. Now, don't leave anything here.
Oh, okay.
Anything valuable. So I've got my phone. Oh.
Because the guy there is
Let's just go down there and see what the sign is. It must say that at 9 o'clock or something, you know. I don't know. It's just too early, but
guys, so basically this is the dam.
water supply for the Perth City.
Yeah, this is the water supply, guys, for the Perth City, and also supplying the water to Kalgoorlie. Look at that. See? There's lots of water in here compared to the other dam that we went to. And give, let's take a photo.
So do you want me to explain something?
All right, explain. All right, here's my tourist and also historian.
So it's coming to the end of September. Before, in the mid-70s, the rainfall was so high, was normal, and by the end of August and middle of September, the dam would be actually overflowing. So
Oh my God!
So you can imagine the water up to there and all around there. And when you look around, you see all the bare rock that is usually covered with water. Since 1970s, 75, the mid-70s, the rainfall has just fallen away drastically, and now the dam is like 30% full most of the time.
So that means, guys, that El Nino is real.
What?
El Nino, drought. El Nino.
Yeah, well, it's not El Nino. El Nino is a cycle. What we're talking about is
No entry.
right. Okay, so we're going to walk down here, right?
Let's take a photo here. No, very pretty. Stay there.
Take a photo with your.
No, we stand here. No, stand here.
Sun's here. You can't.
No,
take a photo.
we stand here and like this.
You can't take a photo into the sun, Mo.
No, I'm not taking under
All right,
the sun
okay,
like
let's
that.
go.
Oh, just smile. Video pala to.
Did you want a photo or a video?
Huh?
Oh gosh. Oh my god.
You know that I can grab a photo of this video.
OMA.
OMA? What's that? OMA, baka OMA dyan. Oh my, OMG. What did you say? OMG.
OMA.
What's OMA?
Oh my Allah.
Oh my Allah.
Allah is Arabic for God.
This is, guys, this is the Mundaring. This is the dam that we're talking about, guys. So there you have it, guys. This is the dam that supplies water for the whole Perth and Kalgoorlie. Smells like a cow. Protecting your water. That's what it says. See, there's lots of kangaroo. Oh my god, look at this poop. So can you imagine if the water is overflowing here?
That's right. By this time of the year, it should be just overflowing. Until about 50 years ago. There's kangaroos here. Lots of kangaroos here. It's only a small dam in the scheme of things. This is a spillway.
No, but can you imagine if you said that 1970 the water there is overflowing on this edge?
Yes.
So basically this thing here is all water.
So the population was probably half what it is now, and we had double the water. So everyone's going, yeah, easy, easy, no problems. And then from 1975 on, the water, the rainfall just fell off a cliff. Okay, so that's Mundaring Weir.
Yes.